Hey Jason, this is Joshua from Murray Chevrolet. Just wanted to get you a better video of that Cadillac CT5. It's the first of our 2025s that have landed. We do have a CT4V as well, but it's a very, very nice unit. Wasn't sure how this blue was going to look in person, but it's actually been very, very well liked. It's a very silvery blue, so it doesn't look quite as vibrant and aggressive as some of the other photos might have shown. The price that I quote you when I do quote a price will include the film already on the front end, so we have it on the front bumper, side fender, hood, as well as the mirror caps, window pillars, and then we do a panel on the roof up to right there as well. So, you know, until Alberta stops using gravel on the highways, it's something that most people get on their vehicle anyways, which is nice. If you do want to black out the badging, I believe I just priced that out for somebody. I believe it's $420 or so. Super reasonable amount. Oh, and we do put film just behind the handles too. So where like your fingers and rings tend to scratch a lot of the time. As far as the inside, you're going to have the carbon fiber accented interior. Just going to make this a little easier. There we go. And this is the black and the cinnamon stitching there. The price I usually quote will include things like the all-weather floor mats as well. If you don't want them, we can take them out. But they are there, so your vehicle doesn't get that kind of grimy smell, and we still give you the factory mats as well, of course. From factory, these vehicles do come with Super Cruise, of course. So if you haven't seen that before, that's that hands-free driving. You can go from Lethbridge to Edmonton completely hands-free, which is an absolutely fantastic thing. You do have a rear view mirror, but it does become the rear view mirror camera too. Benefit of this is just that you see 300% more than if you weren't using it. So you can actually just kind of see how much more visually is available by doing that. And then you can raise and lower the height of this and everything too. So, you know, whatever you're comfortable with at the end of the day, but it's just there for a benefit in that regard. Does have that new large screen layout in that regard, and they do have a few different themes and whatnot for it as well. So depending on, you know, what your driving habits are and how you want this to be styled, you can actually change through the different themes on the vehicle. Just give me a second here. Layout. It's all linked to the drive modes, which if you haven't seen that in these vehicles, you can actually choose kind of how you want the vehicle to feel and drive. So the track mode actually gives you a lower decibel right off the bat. As soon as you turn to it, it'll tighten things like the suspension, the braking will be more sensitive, all that sort of jazz. Has the snow and ice mode, and then even a My mode where you can customize all those different things. Like I said, the suspension, brake feel, steering, engine sound, all that good stuff. The track mode, of course, is if you want to really just, it'll turn off the traction control and really go all out for the power in it, which is great. This is an all-wheel drive model, so I know online it probably shows rear-wheel drive, but this is an all-wheel drive model. So just so that you're aware of that as well. Heated and cooled seats does have the massaging function as well, which if you haven't seen those on the Cadillacs there. Sorry about the glare, I have a cracked screen right now. But yeah, you'll have the lumbar, the back bolster to adjust so it hugs your back a little more, all that sort of stuff to be able to adjust to your needs. You will have the full 360 camera setup. So the overhead view, standard view, the side view, if you don't want to scratch those beautiful rims, all that good stuff's available for you to see. But yeah, lots of customization and safety in that way. Dual zone climate control. In the front there, if you haven't been in the Cadillacs, of course, you can control everything using the little dial down here, which is always great and convenient. So if you don't like getting fingerprints on the beautiful screen, it gives you an easy way to navigate all the different options in there. You have your performance tracking for if you are really using this on the track. Not sure how you'll use it, but all that's there. But just overall, much more premium feel than the previous generation of the CT5 there. It does have the two-stage sunroof and moonroof there, and then has the performance AKG stereo too. So like I said, lots of options. It's a full load as far as what you can get outside of doing the Platinum package, which gives you the micro suede headliner. But we haven't, well, last I looked, none had even been built with it. So if that's something you wanted for the step up in interior. That's about the only thing this doesn't have or could have that would be different. And then the Onyx package is another thing that they've only built. I believe there's 2 vehicles in Canada with it at this point, which really limits what's available in that regard. It does have the red brake calipers with this blue as well. But yeah, let me know if you'd like a better look at anything else right off the bat. This does come standard with summer tires from factory, so if you do want a winter tire, if you're going to be using this year round, I can certainly price them out. I think you can do some Bridgestone Blizzaks for about $1,400. But yeah, the price of the vehicle itself will include the cost of the floor liners, the film, and everything else. Let me know what else you'd like to know more about, and if this is the right vehicle, I'd be happy to, like I said, put a deal together on it, so you can, have it secured for you. Thank you.